Buying G1 toys can get very expensive very quickly. First you find G1 Punch Counter Punch for 70, then Metroplex for 150, and it adds up to a lot, and before you know it, you can't buy anything else or add anything else to that list. The thing I found the best to do is either search for a long time to find a deal, or grab an incomplete G1 Transformer with one thing in mind: that you can complete it easily. Some G1 toys are hard to complete because they either come with way too much stuff or are just too rare to complete today. So the latter method can be difficult to do on some toys, but I used it here and so far it's paid off. If you go for toys you know you can find parts for, then you'll be able to find them dirt cheap very easily. For example, this world doesn't have its guns and it's a bit yellow. I can get the accessories at Transformerland or TFCon if I really wanted them, and the yellow is very easy fix with some hydrogen peroxide, so I jumped on this deal for 40 bucks for a whirl in pretty good condition. Just get some stickers from Toy Hacks and boom, that'll be a complete whirl for around an estimated 60 Canadian dollars, which is not bad at all. But this video isn't about Whirl. He will get his own in a bit, don't worry. As soon as I get stickers for him, he gets his own video. This video is about some things I got off of, Buyee. On to the Buyee spiel. Buyee is a Japanese proxy buying website that allows you to buy from shops that don't ship outside of Japan. They've just added Uniqlo, which is a shop I actually buy from here in Canada, as they have a couple stores in a mall close by. People who sign up using the link below will get an extra 2,000 yen off, or about 20 bucks Canadian, off your first purchase on your Buyee cart. They are always adding coupons to their site, so keep an eye on that little coupon section. But this is where I got a lot of my G1 toys for cheap as hell. Just as always, as I always say, make sure you budget for shipping. The farther you are from Japan and the heavier the item, the more expensive shipping is going to be. So make sure you keep that in mind when buying from a website like Buyee. But thank you again for sponsoring yet another video. You guys are super awesome. Now, the latest video they commissioned, I always want to go for a theme, and this time I decided, hey, cheap G1 figures. So browsing around, I was looking for something unique and interesting, things I can't get over here for less than 100, and I found 3 things you'll see today, starting with this. I love train bots. I'm very hyped for the MPG ones, as we all know, and Getsuei is next, so I grabbed a G1 Getsuei for the low price of just $12. I'm going to keep a tally here of how much this all was going to cost me at the end, so you guys can see like how much it actually ended up costing me and how much you save. Now, he's missing the front of the train, and that was more me jumping on a deal before realizing it was incomplete rather than me intentionally buying it incomplete. So don't do that. Make sure you check before you buy anything. But it's still really cool to have, seeing as Getsuei is the next MPG figure. I figured this would be nice to compare the two, and damn, he's tiny. I was not expecting this to be this small, but it's pocket-sized train. It's like the size of a small candy bar. But for $40, I got this. Yeah, that is a G1 Star Saber, a white G1 Star Saber. Getting Japanese G1 toys for cheap that aren't yellow can be a bit of a pain, but I lucked out with this one. The picture on the listing had him being more yellow than he is when I got him. Now, I know this one was going to be incomplete, and getting a complete Star Saber can run you upwards of $300, but for 40 bucks, I'll take it. The only part I really want that he's missing is the nose cone. I got this to go with my Victory Leo, so now I can do this, and damn, that's absolutely massive. I will be making a video on these two, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it, because I have not been able to put this thing down since I've got it. This is... so far, out of this year, this is the best toy I've got this year. I'm really happy to have this. It's so friggin' cool, and I cannot wait for the HasLab one. I plan on getting the Masterpiece and the Robot Masters ones as well, so I can have them all for the HasLab video. I need to get those at some point soon, because HasLab ships apparently in December. So I'm gonna lump Victory Leo's price into this as well, because you can't really have one without the other, at least to me. So Victory Leo cost me 12 bucks. That was an older Buyee video that you might have seen. If not, you can go check that out. But $12. So that's $52 for the entire set. And so to round it all off, I've spent $62 so far on G1 toys here. And 3 of them being Japanese G1 toys. That is an amazing price to have spent on these figures. Now on to the best deal I've ever gotten in my life. We're gonna have to move back for this one. About there. Oh. Yeah, that. He's a bit brown, like me. He needs new stickers, his hip cannon, and a spike, but this was only, you ready for this? $50. Yep, 50 bucks. That's it. That's all it cost. That brings the total to $112 for this entire haul. Well, $102 for the haul, and then I'm adding Victory Leo into that because, you know, completing the play pattern. So 112 bucks for all this G1 stuff. And there's a friggin' Fort Max in it. Obviously, there are issues to attend to. Fixing the color, new stickers, the missing bits, the elevator. I need to just line up the gears because I can hear that they've come undone. I just need to line that up. Not that hard. Now, I have already sourced a spike and can source a cannon. So that adds another 30 bucks to the price. Stickers from Toy Hacks are around 40 bucks for the high quality stickers. So that's another 70 in total. So that's 120 bucks to complete this thing as much as I want it to be complete when it's all said and done. And that's still a lot cheaper than what I see on eBay. I see this guy incomplete going for $200+ a lot of the time. So even with all those stickers and parts I need to get for him to complete him enough for me, it's 100% worth it. I still can't get over the fact that I got this for $50. I saw a headless, rampless one at TFCon going for like $150, and you would have to find the parts separately. I'm not concerned about Gasket or Grommet because I have the Siege Cog and he works perfectly for me, and I have Warden too, so I already have the Fort Max upgrade kit. It just blows my mind. Nothing is ever going to beat this deal, at least for a while. If I find a Grand Max for less than 200 complete, then maybe that would beat it, but fat chance of that happening. Fort Max will also be getting a video once I get at least Spike. Once Spike shows up, then I will make a video on him. But yeah, Buyee, great place to buy G1 toys for cheap as shit. Searching in both Japanese and English gets you different results, so always look under both. Bids are usually where you get the best deals. Just make sure you budget for that shipping. You don't want it to be too expensive, otherwise it ruins the whole point of it being a good deal. I got lucky with Fort Max. Shipping was not that expensive for some reason, so I still went with it. It was great. I love it. But yeah, that's where I buy cheap G1 figures from. You can also check them out if you want to. But that's been all of this random crap from Buyee. Thank you again for sponsoring this video, you absolute mad lads. Love it.